A suspect's arrest following a DUI crash is captured on video, and police remind those drinking to use a designated driver this holiday weekend. I'm Nick Collum, and this is the Mountaintop Daily. All parties escaped serious injury following a DUI crash at the intersection of Hambley Boulevard and Baird Avenue in Pikeville on Wednesday. Sheldon spoke with police to get more information about the incident.
Police say while on patrol Wednesday, they spotted a 32-year-old Randy Kelly of Clintwood, Virginia at the intersection of Baird Avenue and Bypass Road, several feet from the scene of a two-car head-on collision.
Yesterday, officers were on patrol in the area of Hambley and Baird Avenue near the McDonald's. They were actually approaching the intersection where they observed a male standing in the middle of the roadway. So from there, they were actually able to see that there was a collision that took place about approximately 100 foot from where the man was standing. So they got out with the male. At that point, he became irate. Officers had to take him to the ground. They were able to take him into custody at that point.
According to the police report, officers had to use closed fist strikes to gain compliance because Kelly was combative with officers.
Whenever they were actually coming into the collision, as you look at the scene, you can actually see where the vehicle had to be going at a high rate of speed for them to be able to actually have that much damage. And there was actually some tire markings on the road where it didn't even appear that he had tried to slow down at all.
Police said the vehicle that was hit was being driven by a woman who had her two children in the car with her.
Not only was the male what we found to be impaired, we're looking at an incident that involved two small children in the car that are just sitting there, right? So they have nothing to do with somebody driving impaired, but yet they're injured in this collision. So that's something that is big that I want to point out, that we take these things very seriously and we want to protect the citizens.
Kelly was charged with driving under the influence of a controlled substance, second-degree wanton endangerment, menacing, resisting arrest, and disorderly conduct. Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Sheldon Compton.
Speaking of DUIs, chances are that some people who have been drinking at 4th of July celebrations this weekend might try to get behind the wheel. Robin spoke with police about what you should do instead.
This holiday weekend, the Pikeville Police Department asks that you make responsible choices and stay safe.
We want everybody to have a great time. We want everybody to enjoy Independence Day. That's a great time for you to, be happy with your family. So that's what we want first and foremost. Whenever we look at that, though, there's some safety things that we want you to abide by. One of those is don't drink and drive. Having a designated driver is the key to being able to have a good time, cut loose, and still be able to make it home safely and make sure that we're not injuring any other persons on the roadway that may just be going to and from. So our advice is just get a designated driver, and if you don't have that, then don't drink and drive. Stay wherever it is that you're going. Drink, have a good time, but stay where it is that you're at.
Reporting for Mountaintop News, I'm Robin Tillman.
Coming up after the break. It's time to celebrate America this weekend, and that's sure to mean fireworks. We'll tell you how to handle them safely when the Mountaintop Daily continues. But first, sports and weather.
This Mountaintop Sports Report for Thursday, I'm Brittany Rowe reporting. The Pike County Bowl schedule has been released for the weekend of August 29th and the 30th. Pike Central and Martin County will face off at Haywood Stadium on Friday, August 29th, with Belfry taking on Louisville Central in the nightcap. On Saturday, Prestonsburg and Shelby Valley will open up night number 2 with Pikeville and Cabell Midland playing in the nightcap at Hillard Howard Field. For the latest area high school and college sports news, remember to check us out at mountain-topsports.com or like and follow us on Facebook, X, and TikTok. Reporting for Mountaintop Sports, I'm Brittany Rowe. Have a great Thursday, sports fans.
When the government took Social Security away from honest Eastern Kentuckians, Attorney Ned Pillersdorf got the hearings declared unconstitutional. When the women guards were harassed at Little Sandy Jail, Ned fought back, securing a $1 million verdict at trial. And when the state tried to shut down Cordia School, Ned fought back and kept the school open. Attorney Ned Pillersdorf fights for the underdog, and he's ready to fight for you.
Hey everyone, it's Kristen Mulcahy with Appalachian Wireless, inviting you to hurry in for our Christmas and July holiday sale. We're bringing the cheer early this year with huge savings on our latest devices, accessories, and more, just in time for summer upgrades. Whether you're shopping for yourself or someone special, now's the time to save big. But don't wait, the deals won't last long. Visit your nearest Appalachian Wireless retail location or go to AppalachianWireless.com to find out more. Because we are you, we are Appalachian Wireless.
People might celebrate the 4th of July in different ways, but most festivities generally include at least some fireworks. If that's in your plans, we've got tips from firefighters about how to celebrate safely.
4th of July weekend is just around the corner, meaning everyone will be celebrating with barbecues and fireworks. This means the risk of firework-related injuries and accidents increases, and Pikeville Fire Department has some advice to help avoid those dangers. Public Information Officer Hunter Farron tells us how to have fun on the 4th while keeping it safe.
So there are all kinds of different fireworks, and they're all dangerous in their own way. Talked about M80s and firecrackers, and those are the small things that just make a loud bang, and they're fun, and a lot of people can get a hold of them. They're pretty easy access. The thing with those is just being smart with them. Try not to hold them in your hands whenever you're lighting those. And then as you progress into the bigger fireworks, that distance increases. So with our high-grade fireworks, you know, there's licenses and things that go along with that. And whenever you do the inspections on your site, you have to be so far away from structures and certain amount of people that are unlicensed, because as those fireworks begin to get bigger, they have a bigger radius that has to be cleared.
In the past, Pikeville Fire Department has responded to wildfires caused by fireworks. They make good efforts to spread information and awareness on fireworks safety to mitigate accidents.
To my knowledge, in the time that I've been here, as far as responding to a fireworks-related injury or fire, we typically respond to wildland fires that are caused by fireworks, even ones right here in downtown. But I'm not able to recall any specific instances where there were injuries or anything in the city limits. But that's part of doing this. We like to get the fireworks safety notice out there. We like to share that information and just remind people each year, you know, the things that they can do to try to be safe and prevent those injuries. So I would hope that with our public information that does get out and help people prevent injuries and fires during fireworks season.
That will do it for this edition of the Mountaintop Daily. One quick programming note, the Mountaintop Daily will not air tomorrow as our employees celebrate the holiday with their families. Be sure to check us out at 6 p.m. every weekday on Mountaintop TV, the Mountaintop TV app, and the Mountaintop News Facebook page. With your Mountaintop Daily, I'm Nick Collum for Mountaintop News, and have a happy 4th of July.